Hi, I trust you were able to install all the files and folders okay. We're now going to have a look at the folder structure from a student point of view. We'll look at the teacher pack in a separate video. So what we've got now is two folders, one for the exam board of choice and one for Python. All the files in this Python folder are agnostic of the exam board. You can also see here that there is a contents file, and this is a good place to start, as this basically includes hyperlinks to all the videos and to all the textbook sections. There are also some instruction files here that are worth looking at, particularly in relation to presentations, and have a look there. You may find that there are some compatibility issues you get, and this shows you how to resolve them. So if we have a look in the Edexcel folder, and you can see here the overall structure. We've then broken each of these down into chapters. So chapter 1 relates to the first topic in Edexcel's specification. They've called it computational thinking. I've called it problem solving, but it's the same thing. So if I go into there, you'll now see a number of different folders in a file, and all the chapters follow the same style. First of all, this file here, problemsolving.pdf, that is a file that is effectively the textbook. So this is the digital textbook pages for chapter 1. This folder here, presentations, this includes all the presentations for that chapter. So it's broken down into 5 subtopics, and each one of these is broken down into further subtopics, as you'll see when I show you how to use the resource. So those are the presentations and where you can find them if you need to get to them manually. Remember that if you move them out of this folder, that the hyperlinks aren't going to work. Then we have activities. So all the activities that are referred to in the presentations or in the digital textbook, you'll find here. So these are the activity worksheets that students will link to, and you can use these. You can set this as a homework task, for example, using Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams or your own VLE. And you'll see also there are files that were used to create those activity worksheets down here. So we'll go back and have a look at the next bit. So examples. This basically includes any files that were used to create examples within the textbook. So you might find it useful to have a look at the spreadsheet or the flowcharts that were used to create them. All the flowcharts have been created using a piece of software called Draw.io. And if you go to Draw.io on the web, you'll be able to get to it. You can either download the offline version or use the online version. Both are free of charge, and it's excellent software. Then we'll have a look at the question template before we have a look at this one. So the question template, this is again a worksheet that you can give to students at the end of each topic. So they're exam style questions, and they relate, the numbering here relates to the topic numbering in the textbook and the topic numbering in the presentations. So this is chapter 1, topic 1. And when you open that file, it's the questions that the students need to answer, and you can send that as a worksheet for them to do at home. Now, many of those questions, particularly in chapters 1 and 2, will include Python files that are linked to them. Now, not all of them will include the Python files, and some will only have Python files for the answers, because it would be make the question too easy if there was a Python file for the question. But where there's a Python file and you see an icon for the Python file, you will see that you can get to them directly, and you'll find them here. There is also another icon that takes you to REPL, where you can download the Python programs online as well. So that's the Edexcel chapter. Now, there's also another folder called Python. So if we have a look at this Python folder, and I said this is agnostic to the exam boards. So whenever I've used examples within the textbook and there's a Python file linked to it, this is where those files will be stored, as well as on REPL. So basically, if you need to get one of those Python files manually, this is where you'll find them. And here, the Python activities folder, this is where whenever there's an activity worksheet and there's a related Python file, this is where you'll find them. And the naming convention follows the name of the activities. And you can see here, for example, that we've got describing algorithms, and this particular one only refers to question 1A. And so that's what we've done there. So that's the folder structure as far as students are concerned. As I say, if you want to find out more about the staff folder structure for the teacher pack, have a look at the teacher pack video. That's all for now.